Today is April 17th. Today marks 1 year since I posted my first video on YouTube named Ecom Journey. And I just want to give you guys a quick reference, I guess, about how my life has been in the past year ever since I started really posting content and making these videos. Same hoodie I was wearing, same kind of glasses, but same background. Technically the same person, right? It's been a whole year from that point till now. I was 19, now I'm 20 years old. And a year ago from today, as I made my first YouTube video, I was working fast food, kind of hating my life, had no real clear lack of direction in life, didn't really know where I was headed towards. I was just kind of chasing the aspect of getting rich quick with e-commerce, as you might see in the title of the old video. But yeah, today's April 17, 2026, so again, 1 year since I posted my video. And I just want to say, man, over a year, I have learned so much things, not only about myself, but about life in general. I would say, like right now in this present moment from last year, I'm thinking more strategically, I'm thinking more better, and I'm just thinking more smarter about everything in life. Last year, man, I thought I was on top of the world. I had really gotten into my first online business for real. I learned a little bit about it. I learned many things from it. And, I started taking notes every single day. I started making this personal brand that I have here. And, yeah, but with my personal brand, I started posting in April of last year, then I fell off, then I started posting again at the end of August, and I've been posting ever since, but I fell off recently for the past month as I haven't posted in a month. I'll tell you the reason why. Right now, currently, man, I'm working two jobs. I work at a warehouse, and I work in fast food once again like I was a year from now, and the only reason why I'm there is one, because I didn't fully believe in myself. I let myself get distracted, and I'm really only here in this position to humble myself. I thought drop shipping was going to be the business model for me, but I transitioned into learning the skill of sales, but I didn't learn the skill of sales in the way that I was supposed to, right? I took it for granted. I thought high ticket sales, which is the business model I'm in, was a quick get rich quick scheme. For many people it might be, but I had to understand, for me, it isn't something I just want to get rich quickly with. I made a little bit of money with sales, not that much, but I really, didn't implement learning the skill. I thought it could be some basic thing. Oh yeah, you can read off a script, you can do this, you can do that, but it was never really internalized for me, and I never really had that full ambition for myself, and I never really had the discipline. But I'm working two jobs because I hate it, and it's because that's the version of myself I never want to be. Both of the jobs I work at is very hard. I have to wake up at like 3:30 a.m. every single morning, go work in a warehouse and lift heavy boxes for like 3-4 hours. Then after that, I have to go to another job all day long. And then after that, I come home, do sales skills. And the best thing about it is that I hate it. But I hate it like I love it, and I get a lot of discipline for myself when I do it. It's pushing myself to the limit even though I don't want to. And that's a good thing I learned from working at jobs. Working at jobs isn't bad as long as you're still learning your skill, or genuinely actually trying every single day, consistently trying to get better at what you do. That's all that matters at the end of the day. I mean, at the end of the day, at least try to have one source of income, two sources of income, the best way that you can to genuinely level up in life. And yeah, I had to humble myself, man. I had to realize I wasn't really going to be a kid making 10K a month. I wasn't going to be a kid that does this, and that, because I didn't have any discipline. I didn't have any structure. Didn't have a lack of direction. I had a big lack of direction, and I just needed a sense of realization, right? So I was like, I need to get a tangible goal. My tangible goal right now, on April 17, 2026, is to buy a car by June. It'll be my first car that I ever bought, and I'll be paying for it all by myself. But I'm gonna show you guys what the car is in a couple of months. It's nothing crazy at all, but y'all might hate me for me, y'all might flame me, but I'm buying my own car, and that's something that's a really big goal to me. Many people online do it, But it's like I'm 20 years old, working 2 jobs and learning sales on the side of that. And I'm just doing all of these things, and it's really building my identity back up to where it really should have been. You know, I thought I had this identity. I thought posting videos, I thought putting myself out there, like, I was the best person in sales or whatever the case may be. It was really a big ego thing for me. Over the year, I had a big ego, and I thought I didn't need a job to get rich, and I don't. I truthfully don't. But I think, working 2 jobs like the way I am now is giving me a lack of it's giving me direction, and it's helping me really build that focus for myself, And it's like, I've never felt prouder of myself. There's been many days where it's hard because I work Monday through Friday at my warehouse job, and I have to wake up at 3:30 a.m. every single morning to just go do something I absolutely hate. Like, that is the most disciplined thing that I could have ever thought of, and that's exactly what I need to become the person you want to be. But in all reality, man, with everything that I'm doing, I just want to share a message with you guys. To be the person you want to be, you must put yourself through hell. Whether it's working a job you hate, whether it's doing something that you never thought you could do, whether it's doing something to really humble yourself, man. I didn't have to work a job. I really don't need a job. Like, I genuinely don't. But I'm working a job, of course, to have money. It's more of the discipline aspect of it, not just the money. That's why I'm working at basically kind of 3 jobs. Not really, but 2 jobs, like 2 physical jobs. And, I'm still trying to go to the gym, doing all these other things, man. But it's more of the discipline aspect of it all. And, I'm really happy about it, that I am, building that character, building that identity. And, for me, I just want to say this, man. I don't care if it takes me 5 years. I don't care if it takes me 10 years. But I'll tell you right now, I'm telling you this to my future self. I will become successful, and I will make it in life because I never gave up. I know sales is where I want to be in life. I might have took a little break. I might have failed a little bit. I might have quit. But I'm not going to give up, man. Like, I can try and fail, but I'm going to keep going back to it until I get it right. Because that's just the person I am, and that's the mentality I have, and that's what I want to share with you guys. I might not be this big person that you might see on the internet, and that's not my story. That's not my case. I'm just here to be a real human being that wants to share a story with you, and I want to share my mistakes with you so you don't make that same mistake, and that's exactly why I'm here to help you guys. But if you really want to be aligned with that version of yourself, if you really want to be aligned with that identity, you have to humble yourself, and you have to genuinely go through something hard. Whether that's working on your laptop all day, whether that's working a job you hate, whether that's going to the gym every single day, whether that's dieting. Just do something hard for your life. Find something that will help your mindset. Find something that will help you become disciplined. Find something that will help you be humble. Find something that you genuinely hate, and you hate it, and you hate it, and you hate it, but you do it with all of your heart. Both of my jobs, I do them like I love them. I go fast, I put in all the work and effort, even though I know I'm tired and I'm drained mentally, physically. But the reason why I do that is, again, to build my identity better than it ever was. Because I know that I have the capability of being really successful in sales. I know I have the capability of being really successful on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. But I will never be that person without going through a hard time, without going through a hard phase, or going through a hard challenge. And that's where I'm challenging you guys and myself in the next year. Maybe I'll make another video in a year from now. Maybe I'll be where I want to be, but that's only up to me, of course. But I want to end you guys off with this. I really appreciate every single one of you that subscribed to me over the past year, that's watched my videos over the past year. It hasn't been many, it hasn't been a lot of taking breaks, but I just want you guys to know, whatever you do, do it with all your heart. Never give up. Give all your faith to Jesus Christ, because he's still my Savior, even after a year of posting on YouTube. But I'm really proud of myself, and I know for a fact that I will be successful, and I know for a fact that I will never give up. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching my content over the past year. This next year will be even better, because I'm back, I'm never giving up, and I'm a winner. I know I'm a winner. But I love you guys. Stay blessed, man. Keep going. To be the person you want to be, you must align yourself with the things that that person does. Me waking up 3 a.m. every morning, me going to work. Whatever work is, just show up every single day. Not for the money, but for yourself. Let's win.